Hello everybody, Sifd here again, and today I'll be playing Coin Factory. The game is a roguelike, actually not roguelike, more like arcadey, so it's like high score game, a Coin Factory game. So you want to be generating automations that combo into each other until you get to a point and get your high score. That's the idea. You want to get a specific target. So we're gonna go into standard difficulty, I would say. These are levels, so there are different levels and I guess designs of stages so that you can, play and get your high scores in different stuff. Let's go with the standard level here. Let's go into this. These are the buildings we got on the standard level. Each level has different buildings. First and foremost, we got a free output. I would say output should be somewhere in some... I wouldn't say corner. I want to have access to this. Let's say it's going to be here in the middle. And then we're going to get our factory building over here and over here. So left and right. Music. I think I want it to be like a bit more like here. It was going to make the music not be as loud or as... that doesn't matter, Let's begin the game. So this is where we want to get our money going. These are the factories. This generates money for us. I would say let's have my first factory here in the middle. Let's create like a super mega structure in the middle, and then maybe we're gonna do things around it after a fact. So we're gonna go here as a first factory, and we're gonna build, and we're gonna make it send money over there. Let's also send this one coin. So this is a very simplistic design here in general. Let's actually delete these roads. We don't need them anymore. And the idea is that we got a bunch of buildings that do a bunch of different things, and we want to combo into actually getting the factory making us money. So the first building is a very basic builder factory, I guess. So we're gonna continue building those around our starting structure here until we make some money to get other buildings. I want you to go upwards. So the other buildings we have in real quick succession here are going to be the following. We got the factory that gives us money. We got the central, which makes, which amasses the sum around it and gives you the same amount of money. So if this is surrounded by 9 factories, it's gonna give you as much money as those 9 factories. Then we got a jumper, which is like a road, but it skips a tile. This is so that you can design your factory better. And we got a park, which gives you more production to touching factories. We got accelerator, which makes factories produce more. So this is like a buffer. The accelerator buffs the factories. Overclocker, which makes things go more often. So for example, if an overclocker is connected to a factory, then the factory is going to produce more. If it's connected to an accelerator, then the accelerator is going to boost the factory more. So this just makes other things fire more often. Investor gives you the one production to all factories. So you are ending the game with a bunch of investors so that all your factories become super factories. And the boxes, you end the game and win at 10 trillion. Now I'm not really speedrunning here. I'm just chill and vibing. And there are also upgrades. So for example, you can upgrade the factory from 1 production every circle to 2 production every cycle. And the idea is you want to be upgrading in general a bunch of things. So for now, I'm just gonna design this in a way where I'm I'm setting up a way where the central is gonna be in the middle here, and it's gonna be surrounded by factories. So we make money out of that. Let's do that. Let's create the central here. And yeah, as I said, the idea of the central is that it produces as much money as the things around it. So right now it's producing 6 because it's 2, 2, and 2 surrounded by it. So we can increase that, for example, to 375. I would like to create more factories, honestly. Yeah, let's get one here, I would say. The reason is because when you upgrade the central... What is this plus? Yeah, when you upgrade the central, you can see all of its upgrades, and its upgrade is that it gets the sum from all of them around them. Right now, it is only from the cross formation. After I level the central up, it's gonna also be the thing that touches it from all directions. So there is that. And central is very important. It's one of the main buildings in the game that gives you economy, pretty much. I would like to create another factory over here. Honestly, and over here, to be honest. So let's go one here. Relaxation relish. These are, most of the time, they are either punishments or they are bonuses. So the game has like a small aspect of, how would you call it? I would call it, I guess, not roguelike. I guess it really reminds me of those games where you press the up button and you see an ad. Yeah, that's like it. Anyway, boosts or diminishing returns. So right now we are getting our economy going. As we said, I would like to level up this thing so it gets money from the surrounding ones. Now this thing is boosting over the money. I'm gonna also create a factory in this corner is what I'm gonna say. So factory goes here. I'm gonna make the roads go around. And then the factory is also gonna go over there, because the idea is that this thing now gets money from everything surrounding it. So we want to make sure you should be going over to the right. We want to make sure we have this surrounded by 9 factories is my play. So you go here, this goes around with the money, and this goes over there. Nice. Well, in this vein, theoretically I could send this sending money over there, but it's the same thing. Yeah, maybe like that. Just because, you know, just because it looks more symmetrical. So, next thing we should be doing, in my opinion, is we should generate, we should get, I guess, a park. Park gives you 30% more production. Actually, no, we should just upgrade the things we already have. So let's just upgrade all of these to level 2. Now, when you upgrade the central, you get multipliers. So if I invest 5,000 into this, it's gonna make the itself production times 2. Now, they're also powered up, level up on those. So let's actually invest 75 on all of these. So we make them all level 2. And the next thing I would like to do is an accelerator at 3000, so we start getting infinite income. Now these guys here, the next level makes them multiply their production. So yeah, it is gonna stay at 3, but it's gonna be times 2. And that really combos with accelerators. So that accelerators give this thing more and more speed. Not more and more speed, more and more economy. So this says adds 1 production every 5 circles to the facing factory and or central. Obviously we're gonna make this go into factories, as the central is getting from factories anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm waiting for the accelerator here, economy to pop in. Now, theoretically, we could do this exact same layout in a smaller stage, but nah, whatever. Just waiting for the 2000 here is the play. Now, I could actually just double my money by investing 400 into this. Whatever. We now got to this accelerator anyway, so might as well wait for it. Although I'm pretty sure that I should have invested. In general, the idea is that you want to be speedrunning. So the idea is you play this thing again and again and again and again and again until you get the perfect building order. Let's get the accelerator here. What is this? Instack and traffic token. This should make us lose time. Yep, it made us lose time. I should not have clicked that, but it is what it is. I just want to showcase that you're supposed to read what it says over there and then click or not based on what you think, if it's positive or not. So now this here is producing 5. Because this every 5 circles gives us +1. Now it produces 6, as you see. There is a very small 6 there in the middle. This has a 3 in the middle. This has a 6, a 7. Now this is 25 because it gets from all the way around. And the moment it's going to become 26. It just became 26 because this goes up and up. So we're now going to level this up. We'll actually level all of these up so that we double their income for 400 per pop. Double this thing's income. And that also makes the central here make more and more and more. Just to be clear, level this thing up. Also, I was thinking maybe I should put another central here and expand the factories outward. Yeah, that could be a thing. Like, get the central here and here. Yeah, let's do that. So, time to expand our plan a bit. So, you're gonna go away. You're gonna become a central here. There is gonna be a factory here and a factory here. And this is gonna become a jumper. Boom. Jump over there. Nice, and this should go to the right. Very nice. Jump over. Same vein should go over there. So if I do it over here, then we're gonna still have an issue. Anyway, you become a factory, you get deleted, and you become a central. You go upward. This should be a jumper. Upward, very nice. Now the issue is I cannot put a factory here because then this is gonna be left out. Unless I make this thing's money go over there. Yeah, I mean, that's a very easy solution. And this jumper goes downward and around. It shouldn't even be a jumper, honestly. It should just be a road. So yeah, let's just make a road here. You go over like that, and then you go down. Excuse me. Yep, that's like it jumps right now, and you can go around, I guess. And another jumper here. I guess another jumper here. Going upward, because this is going to become a factory. Very nice. And the reason why I have a jumper here is because might as well not have roads everywhere. And line it up in a way we're gonna have other things going, because we will have other things going on in general. Yeah, now we have these centrals which we should level up, because centrals say that the thing around them is what cares. So this is an 81 central, a 76 central, and a 17 central, because this one has very weak factories around it. Let's also create another accelerator over here, leveling this thing up. So our two main factories are going to be this one and this one, which are actually touching all three of these guys. Very nice. Let's also continue leveling up pretty much all of these for 400 per pop. Nice. And you can see the little stars with the pips that they have inside the factory, which I really much enjoy. You can easily see where is what. Now I have 4k. This guy says for 1.5k, all production is multiplied by 3 and base production is 5. It's gonna give us a lot more. And these guys could also level up for 5,000, multiplies all production by 2. Let's take that. So this right now is giving us 312 is what's happening. And this is giving us 123. Might as well level this thing up too for 1.5k. This needs 80,000 to level up, so that's a bit farther out. I would like to make this give us double production, and this give us double production at 5k in a moment. And we're speeding up slowly. The game is slowly speeding up. The next thing I would like to get is a couple of overclockers hitting this and this. The sluggish stopwatch. If I take this, it's most likely gonna make us lose money. I don't know why there is a red money there. So yeah, we're just waiting to amass money. Everything else around here should most likely become investors. But first, I would like to get a bunch of accelerators for 12 per pop. So I would say this one should get accelerated. I have 24 per pop now. That's a lot more expensive. I think I want to make this one also very valuable. So let's get another accelerator here and then level this thing up. So this is gonna have 2 accelerators. That's gonna be the one that should be scaling the most between all. And then there is one room for one more accelerator down here. Although that's 48,000. I'm not really sure if I want to do that. 20,000 for this thing multiplied by 5. I mean, this thing is better. Let's do that. This is 90 right now. This is 162. This is 75. I mean, I'm gonna also level up this 122, but we got this. These are all leveled up. Might as well go for this one then, for the 20,000. Nice. This is 310, 800 on that, 600 on that, and 444 on that. I want one accelerator here, here, and here. Although these start becoming a lot more expensive. And I don't think it's a good idea to go for the high amounts of money. I don't think it's a good idea to go for the 48. I think it's better to just go for the 80, because this is one production every 5. This is one production every 3. No, it still is more worth it. Another one production every 5, actually. So let's go one here. And these are gonna continue scaling each other up. I think we should level these up for 1.5k each, as these all pretty much help out the middle ones. Oop, I by mistake double clicked. I guess double clicking upgrades. I did not really know that. It's not really that bad. We still have the money anyway. Everything that is connected to an accelerator should get a level. Are your factories participating in a reality TV show? Because those updates are more dramatic than the season finale. Oh, cringy things. Yes. Next accelerator is 96. I think at this point there is no more reason for us to get more accelerators. So now I'm going to start leveling them up. So here we go, 80,000 on this one. And the next level is adds one production every 1 cycle. So that would be the crazy one. So now I'm just waiting for a bunch of 80k. Wait a minute. Ooh, I didn't know this is a thing. Oh, I should have read that. I didn't know how much can this level up once. Okay, so the jumpers, you can level them up twice to jump over. Wait a minute, then I can shoot these up. I can level this thing up and say go upwards. Yeah, that's it. I didn't know that's a thing. Okay, sell this. We got room. Just like that, we got a lot of room now. It's like a stopwatch. I'm not gonna take that. Okay, I do enjoy that. Yeah, this is actually awesome. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now we got jumpers. This is so much more efficient. And now I can have another accelerator down there. But I'm gonna go with the overclocker, which should go right here. So this thing says every 5 cycles makes the targeted tile run 3 cycles at once. Doesn't affect other overclockers or drums. And then on the level up, it says 10 cycles at once. Although the level up is 12 million. And at that point, I have investors. So this is gonna be boosting that. And this here can level up. I'm waiting for the 200. Yes, here we go. So now this here is every 1 cycle produces 1. And every 5 cycles... and every 5 cycles, it's another 3. So this here should start scaling crazily. Is what's happening right now. Maybe the middle ones are more valuable, this and this. Because they are boosting all 2 of the 3 here, but it's okay. Now let's get our accelerator down here. So the 2 corner pieces are the ones that are getting the most boosts. I now need 80k. I would like to level this thing up now. I want to just invest everything in this corner piece here. So that we can just upgrade this once. By the way, for 400k, it's going to become times 10. And also 20 base production. I think I should level these guys up. Multiply by 4. Let's go for 60k. I want to multiply that 1, 2. So just multiply the economy that things around them. So it's just multiply, the multiply, the multiply, the multiply. Pretty much is what's happening. Nice. So we are making a lot of money faster and faster and faster, which is a very big part of this game. 80k for this upgrade, 80k for that upgrade, And then I guess another overclocker at some point. The thing I should definitely pay attention to is when I'm closing in to get 1 million. When I'm closing in to get 1 million, I should go for investor and just straight up transition over an investor play, because investors are the thing that just break the game completely open. 20k for these upgrades. I have not gotten those. I don't know why. We are a bit behind here. Very nice. Updating factories from Mad Scientist. Yes. Whatever game. Level up those overclockers. And wait for... I would say now's a good chance to wait for the 1 million. Unless, yeah, these 3 are all upgraded. The jumping ones don't matter. These are all upgraded to level 1. I mean, I could invest 200k on these, but I think 1 million on the investor is the main play. And that's going to make a big difference because it's going to boost all of these over here. Because investor is global. If you see at the bottom, adds 1 production of to every factory central every 5 cycles. So that's going to make everything give us money. Now that I'm thinking about it, there could be a central here. I could put a central here and a 1 central here. And 1 factory here and 1 factory here. And it's going to be surrounded by 3. So yeah, might as well. Why not? You go here. And you go here. And the factory goes here. And the factory goes here. Like this and like that. This coin here now. I might as well send it. Delete this. What is this? A snail in the box. Delete. May so level these up now. Up to the 20k point. Nice. And let's get my first investor. Boom. And now this here, we're gonna make the overclocker give this thing every 5 cycles, 3 cycles. And this is every 5 cycles, everything gets +1. So now all of these will start leveling up. You see 65. Why 65? Because it says multiplied by 5. That's a 70. Let's also level these guys up. Production by 2. Production by 4. Now this is also surrounded. I could surround it by another factory from this. I think this is not needed. And this is also not needed. I think more factories is the actual play. So we go like that. And yeah, like this. And you know what we do? We go with the jumper here, over there, and with the jumper here. And this jumper levels up, and this jumper also looks up and levels up. And then we can just get a wood. Nice. And these here might also not be needed, but it doesn't matter right now. Let's level these guys up to a decent amount. Now that I'm thinking about this, I wanted to have overclockers here. In this corner for that, an overclocker looking downward. Whatever. Let's get a second investor. I would say it should be in the middle, and then 2 overclockers should be looking at it. 5 million for the next upgrade. Well, let's get an overclocker here and an overclocker here, both looking towards this boy, and this guy's gonna be the one that's gonna get upgraded. And then I'm gonna do the same thing up here and up here. So that's pretty much my idea as to how we're gonna do this. The overclocker level up at 12 million. These guys level up at 5 million. Instead of going for the 4 million, another new one, we're gonna go 5 million for the 2 production every 3 cycles. And then this guy is like every 5 cycles, 3 cycles. So this is the guy we're gonna level up the most. Here, we got the boy. So now this is pretty much lined up and ready to go. We have everything exactly how we want this. 9 million for times 10. 400k for times 10. What is this? 200k for 1 every 1. You know what, let's actually invest these because we do have the money. I mean, look at how much we have, millions, so might as well level all of these up. 400k, 400k. For times 10 productions. This is the highest one we have. 1.2k, 1k, 2.9k. This is the best one we have. Yeah, this is right now the best one we have, so might as well level that up. And we also have this one, level that up, this one, level that up, and this one, level this up. The rest ones are a bit more weak. 26,000 on these, 26,000 on these, 39,000 on this one. Very nice. And our production here, look at this very nice dancing of things happening. 4 million for investor. No, I'm just gonna wait for this thing to become 5 million. And we're scaling our economy all the time through the investors. Nice. Now this is 2 production every 3 cycles. That's a huge difference, especially if we count in that these guys give it a bunch of cycles. Next level is 40 million. That's just not gonna happen yet. And I'm just want to wait for investors. One's gonna go there. Actually in the corner, I would say. What is this? Distracting doodle pad. That should give us more time. I don't know what. I think because it has a red symbol in the corner is why I should pay attention to it. Anyway, that's pretty much done here. We're gonna go with another investor now. Boom. And another overclocker. Boom. Easy enough. These guys want 12 million. It's a bit too much. I'm waiting for the 8 million. Actually, no, we're just waiting for 5 million now. Wait a minute. Why did I actually buy another investor? That was a mistake. Should have just leveled up the other investor I have and then also the other investor. Anyway, continue going for investors because that just gives money to everything. As you see, this, look at this, 45, 46, 46.5, 47, 47.4. Like everything's just becoming more and more and more is the play here. If you saw the start of the video, this took me 40 minutes the first time. This is closing into being done in 25 minutes. So I guess when you know what you're doing, it goes a bit better. My economy is just more and more rising, which is nice to see. Now the next thing I would like to invest is maybe level one of these up for a times 10 production, 58, 72, and 60. I think this one is in the best spot in the game. So this guy, I think, should be leveled up. The other choice would be to level this thing up for 200 million, and the production is multiplied by 100. So another investor is the play, or leveling this thing up is the play. Not this thing. Because it's times 10. These here are 400k each. I guess I could also level up the 400k each. Yeah, let's go with the 400k each. Here you go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, leveled all of them up. The roads are not available. And I'm gonna invest into the 121. This guy is giving us 124k. Boom, 311k. Okay, very nice. So my money goes up and up and up. I'm now making millions. Almost making millions. I mean, I'm closing into making millions here. We're just gonna level all of these up now. Because they multiply everything around by 10. You're also done. Let's level this. You know what? Let's actually get another investor at 8. And surround it with 2 overclockers. Yeah, here you go. And then at 4.8k, another overclocker, please. Thank you very much. Place 10 overclockers. Let's go. And this investor obviously needs a level up. These guys need 12 million each. Okay, well, if it's 12 million each, might as well level those boys up. Every 5 cycles, give us 10 cycles at once. That should be a big difference maker. Yeah, that should be a huge difference maker, actually. Every 5 cycles, 10 cycles at once. And then this guy, I'm going for the 40 million here. 3 production every 2 cycles. That's gonna be also a very, very, very big difference maker. So this is right now my best investor. 40 million, maybe 40 million is a bit too much. I could go for another investor in double overclock. Nah, at this point we got there, so might as well wait for it. And it's a huge difference because these guys give them 10 cycles per pop. So, yeah, this here, the 300 billion upgrade is the game-ending upgrade. But let's go with another investor. The double espresso should give us actually speed up. Yep, that gives us speed up. There is a speed up function. This hasn't happened this whole time now. For the first time it's actually happening. Level this guy up. Level this up. Level this up. 40 million on this boy. Done. 40 million on this boy. Done. Level this up. Level this up. Okay, now I'm super duper duper rich. Yep. Because now, first of all, these need billions. These need millions. 200 millions, that is. Let's definitely continue leveling up those investors and those overclockers. 40 million on this guy. Another overclock level up. Done. Now the question is, do I want these here to still exist? I think these could all become investors. Because these guys don't do anything right now. Or they could become centrals, honestly, to make us even more money. Because centrals also give us, you know, whatever's around them. And this has things around them, and this has things around them. This has these 2 around them, and this has these 3. So I think these should become centrals. Yeah, by the way, there's also a park that increases production, but a good place for parks is in between things. And this gives you up to 70% more. So it only makes sense if it's at least touching 2. So 70 plus 70 is 140. If it's only touching 1, then it's better to just produce another factory. So, does this give... Yeah, this only gives factory the production boost. So anyway, let's try to delete this, delete this, delete this, and delete this. And give me a central looking downward, a central looking upward, a central looking down, and a central looking up. By the way, these guys here also give factory and centrals more money. So centrals in general do their thing. Centrals, even if they're not surrounded by factories, they still will get production boost from the investors. So now look at this, 1.4 million. This here is 1.4 million. I just created it and I just added another 1.4 million to the team. We're closing into the billion. So the billion should be the best factory we have, which is this one, the 54. 200 million. This is production times 100. Okay, so now we're gonna start leveling all of these up to production times 100 units, which is instantly gonna propagate us into a stratosphere, because now these guys are giving us 12 million per pop. So yeah, just level everything up. Boom, boom. Look at how much money we're making. 95 million per second. We're speeding things along very, very fast. Yep, we're getting out of hand. Things are getting out of hand. Level everything up here. Nice. This guy. Now the 1.6 billion is the big difference maker here, because it says multiplies total by 10. Here it says sums the production of all factories and multiplies them by 15. So that makes these guys global. Look at this. From 19.3, it goes up to, boom, 123. So this makes them global. And this is closing into the end gaming tech and end game, you know, end game patch. I don't know. Because now these all are aligned, right? Now this is 132 million, 132 million, 132 million. Because these are global now. It doesn't matter where they are. 135 million, 136 million. You know, all of them are going to have the exact same amount now, because they are using all the factories. And now I'm getting billions. And what does billions mean? I mean, 300 billions is what I care about. 20 billions on this is 200%. I guess we're going to invest into my biggest one, which is this one. Let's make it 200%. So from 832, it's going to go up to 1.7 million. And this 1.7 million goes through all of these guys. So this means a lot of money all over the place. So now I'm just gonna start using 20 billion per pop to start leveling all of those up. There isn't anything else to level up, by the way. The only thing that's leveled up is the investor at 300 billion, which is the game ending upgrade. Level this guy up. We're still waiting for 200 billion. As you see, this is going up slowly, but we're getting there. We are getting there. It doesn't matter which one of these I level up. I mean, theoretically, I should try to level up the ones that have the highest value gain from the start of the game, that is, but at the grand scheme of things, it's gonna be a very small difference here. So this is also leveled up. Now this one, I guess, yeah, these are very, very close to each other. I guess this gives it just a little bit more. And this also. Why would they give you more though? 890 something. Yeah, they're almost the same. I'll level everything up. Are you virtual Elon Musk of buildings, upgrading them to be more efficient, eco-friendly, and possibly space ready? Yeah, whatever. Possible space ready. That's exactly what I'm doing. You know what? Let's actually wait for the 300. Do I want to wait for the 300 billion? I'm not sure. How much of a boost do I gain? Let's actually spend here and see how much this goes up. I don't think it went up that much. Yeah, I don't think there is that much of a difference here. I think the main play should be just keep the 300 billion and end the game. Because the moment I get this 300 billion upgrade, it's over. Now 10 trillion is what the target is. But the skip is going to happen just so fast. Stress engineer. Still seems like a negative thing to get. I think. Let's try. Yeah, it was a negative thing to get. So now the game goes slow for 5 seconds. Which, whatever. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why the game has speed up things and slow down things. It looks like out of place to me. But it's okay. We're just waiting for the 300 now. And then we win, I would say. It's gonna take us... I mean, based on what I'm seeing and based on how much money we have, it should take us 100 seconds. Right, because I'm making 2.5 billion per second, so this should take 100 seconds. Which, I don't think there are any other upgrades that I can do. Literally everything is upgraded. I mean, I can spend 20 billion per pop here, but it's gonna not increase the income by that much. At least I think it's gonna make it slower. It's gonna make it take us more time to get to the 300 billion if I spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2. That's 180 billion right now on upgrading all the base buildings. Let's just wait. I think the main mistake was not going for more investors, but that's okay. Stress engineer, no. Forget that. We had that. I'm waiting for it. And then it's gonna become adds 1% production to every factory / central every 1 cycle. And then also every 5 cycles, another 10 cycles pop. So this means every 5 cycles, this gives us 20% production. So we done it. And now you're gonna see this here skyrocket. Now skyrocket begins. Look at the billions going up. You're gonna see it happen in a moment. Yeah, look at this. 542, 555, 600, 690, 687, 700, 700, 800, 888. And it's going up. Look at this. 6 billion. It just goes up more and more and more. 7 billion, 8 billion, 8.2, 8.4, 8.9. And now, once again, I'm going to wait for the 300s. So we're going to level this thing up. As these are connected to double speed up, boys. Yep, look at this. We're making 2 billions per pop here. And kaboom. And now we got another one that's going to give us 20% production every 5 cycles. So this, yeah, 24 billion now every second. 31 billion every second. 36. Another one leveled up. Even more now. 56. Another one's leveled up. And you see how fast now this got out of hand? So this is done, 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 done. And now we just wait for the game to end. We are already making trade. Look at this just skyrocket. 500, 750, 920. Go, my madness. 1.8 trillion per second. And now I can end the game. But we're just gonna wait a bit just so that it goes out of hand completely. Because satisfaction is a big part of the game. Now, normally if you play this game, you would be speedrunning and you'd be like, okay, I press the box, boom, done. But we're making our fun here. I'm gonna end the game at 29.59 is what I'm gonna say. 29.59 is gonna be my time. Let's see how much we can make this thing explode here. I'm making trillions at this point. 260 trillions, 331 trillion per second, 400, 500, 666, 750, 940, boom. More trillions, more trillions, more. Okay, at this point it has gone through the roof. I think we're gonna be making 10,000 a moment. Wait for it, wait for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom, I end the game. 259, 29, 59, 31 trillion here. You won a game under 30 minutes. Ha! I knew it that there was a thing like that. I didn't know it, but here are the timetables. I guess 0.2, 0.1, 0.1, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13, 16, 16, 19. Okay, I don't want to do the math. We are about 3% to 4% of the people. Yeah, I mean, I was done about here, right? I think I was done at 27 or at 28. Top 5 scores. Can I see here? Top 5 scores. 29. Yeah, okay, obviously the best scores at 29 is the guys that have exactly 29. Anyway, and there are people that are just still playing. Let's go again. Let's go on a different stage. Day, night. So let's see. We got tiny, we got huge, we got the line, we got volcano, aperture. You know what? What is this? Aperture 2. Aperture. I guess you're supposed to need the jump here, so you only use half of it, and then you use the jump for the other half of it, is what I'm assuming here is a picture. I would like to go with the line. This looks like weird. Let's go the line. Let's go the line. What does this mean? Effect plus 4 cycles. Okay. I would say we go output in the middle. And then plus 4 cycles, I guess, means that it produces faster. Whoop, that was a misclick. Plus 4 cycles means it produces faster or slower. Faster. It means faster. The sound for some reason resets every time. I don't know, a lot of games do this. Where the sound resets when you start the game. Can you, yeah, delete, and delete. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go factory here. I think this is a rebuild. You know what, I hate that this happened. I think this is a rebuild type of situation, right? We begin with factories and then later the game wants us to rebuild everything, is what I would assume here is gonna be the thing that's gonna be happening. Unless it's not. I think I should have a central here. This here should not be a factory, it should be a central. And another factory should be behind. So we're gonna go central here. Yeah, I'll delete this. Send that in, please. Okay. So now I'm gonna create a central here. A factory and a central here. This goes into a jumper. Nice. In the same vein, you become a factory here. And you become a jumper. Yeah, here we don't have a jumper right now. This should be a double jumper, so it just shoots it over, but I don't think it helps though. 400, here we go. Send that over. And let's sell this thing now. And let's create now central for 400. Because this is doubling 4 times as many cycles. Okay, here we go. Nice. And so now I upgrade this, and this, and this. And this gets upgraded by not even doing anything. And this. Now we upgrade those two. Well, I'm thinking if I should have back here, if it should be accelerator, like this here should be overclocker looking into the accelerator, and the accelerator is hitting that. Or the accelerator is hitting that, an accelerator is here and hitting that. Overclocker is here, and then another accelerator here, and maybe not even use this at all. Maybe, because this is taking money from that and that. This is a weird level to play. Or you know what, this could be the main idea here, and over here on the left side we could have the investors and whatnot. Like we can throw these all out and then have investor here, overclocker, and investor, or something like that. So it's gonna take a while here until we know exactly what we should be doing. Anyway, let's level this up twice, I would say. I think I'm starting to think I want the... You know what I just realized? This here, even if it doesn't do what I wanted to, even if... I mean, we definitely want to have a sum and one of these. Because the fact of the matter is, this guy is taking... multiplies that. So this is... This also multiplies this times 3, and then this is times 2 to times 3. So those definitely combo. I'm now just thinking if this should go here. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. So you just delete yourself and go over here as a central. Right, and the same goes with this. Delete yourself and the central goes here. And yeah, the central is not at the circle machine, but it's okay. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Go. This here is useless now. This is also useless. And these now become accelerators. Maybe I was a bit too eager to throw away my economy that I had going on. Yeah, maybe I was a bit too eager. But it's gonna happen. I'm gonna now get an accelerator here, so it boosts this, and then an accelerator here, so it boosts that. And this is getting the income from that diagonally. And this here is gonna become an overclocker looking into the accelerator. So I was a bit too eager, leveling, you know, throwing things out. But it's okay. For now I can have a temporary park, as this only costs 300. Same goes with this. Might as well have temporary parks going on for 600. This here give 30% more production, so it works. I want now another accelerator for 6,000. So that we can get even more economy from that. Yeah, we got the 6,000, let's go. So this is 4 times as much, as fast as a normal accelerator. 15.k, this is already at 100k. That's nice to see. Let's multiply that by 2. 48, 50, and this is also 254 because it takes from that and then doubles it. It's doubling the doubling. In this vein, this should be sending the money up, and this could also be sending the money up, and we could have something else here. The park is specifically factories and nothing else. Okay, we can throw this out now and create another accelerator here. And we can also throw this one out and create another accelerator here. Although maybe a park is better. No, I don't think a park is better. I think accelerator is better. Park is percentage based and it's good and all, but accelerator is going to be permanent +1. So I think it's better. As, yeah, it's almost as if I'm boosting by 30% the accelerator in itself. But I think it's better to go with 2 of these. Anyway, now we're waiting for the 80k. This is 60k for more production. 20k for times 5. I think it's better to go for the 80k on this one because we're closing into it. And this is, instead of 1 every 5, it's 1 every 3. And this is a quadruple tile effect. Here we go. And now we can also make the 20k real quick. This is gonna boost faster and faster now. Boom, 540 something. Same goes with this. On this end, I'm gonna first level this up. And now we're gonna go with this. Very nice. This should also level up, by the way. I forgot doing that. Nice. How much do you want, by the way? 60,000 to get even more money. Now we're going for the 80. Okay, I guess now I would like to get an overclocker to go and hit this thing. Is what I would say. Lullaby liquor. This looks like a sleep. No, we're not gonna press that button. Could I level these up for 100k against 150? Not really. 60k, that's times 4 production from 1.6. It goes up to 3.3, so that's a yes. 1.3, 2.7. I mean, this makes less money than that, that's why. Once again, this whole left side here is gonna become investors at some point. The bottom side is my main big boosting side. These both are gonna be investors when the time comes. Because it's better, I think, to just boost one into madness and then getting 2 of them. Yeah, I think it's better to boost 1 into Insanitato. Then I could surround this with another one of these. Although these can also be global, so they don't even need to be there. Anyway, let's get the overclock right now. Looking towards the left. I'm not sure if this here every 5 cycles, making this 3 cycle pop. By the way, this could have been on that, and then it could multi-fire this thing. Now, let's make this 400k upgrade. Multiply it by 10. So now this gives us 2.6, and this gives us 10. In the same vein, this should also get upgraded. 12 million on that, 200k on that. Every 1 cycle produces 1. That's perfect. Level these up for almost nothing. Level this thing up too for 200. Every 1 produces 1. Yep, now we're speeding up a lot. Level this up. Level this up. Nice, this is useless here. I would like to make it into our first investor, I guess. Or I could create a central there, if I leveled up fully, because the centrals become global after they are fully upgraded. So now I'm in the thousands. These are all upgraded, 12 million. This is not fully upgraded, let's also level that up. 4.1k, 1.6k. Yeah, I think now we're just waiting for the million, which is the first investor here. Now the investor should theoretically not be in the middle. Investor should be here. Like this, I should throw this out and put an investor in its place. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because investor is the same. This is 1 every 1. Yeah, I'm throwing this out. Investor, you join. So this thing is 1 to both of them every 5 cycles. So I reduced this thing by a lot. I'm gonna boost all of them. And it's also giving centrals. So this also boosts the centrals in itself. Now we're gonna wait for 5 million to make this 2 production every 3 cycles. Which, that's gonna be the big difference maker, honestly. So we're waiting for this. I'm gonna go overclock. Wait for it. Wait for it. I mean, theoretically, I could buy another investor right now. But no, we're waiting for this one. Make this investor better. I'm also gonna overclock it, as I said. Come on. Wait a minute. Is it better to have the over... I'm thinking, is it better to have an investor here and overclock it? Or is it better to have the investor there and have the overclock? Puppy spinners, that should be speed up. I'll definitely make... I'm thinking... Give me a second. Okay, I guess pausing doesn't work. I was thinking if this, every 5 cycles, make 10 cycles at once is better than having this effect every 4 cycles here. But let's go with this. Let's go overclock. Should have done the investments earlier. Let's 12 million. I'm not sure if I should go for 12 million or if I should go with the 40. 3 every 2. It's a huge difference maker, but I think we're gonna go here. Should become an investor. 5 million is the next upgrade. Yep, we're slowly scaling. Slowly, not really a relevant word here. And then the last 4 million investors is gonna be here in the middle. But I think first I should go for this. But once again, I'm not really sure if I should make the overclocker be the one that gets boost or the... Because, let me think about this. This is plus 4 cycles. So it means every 1 cycle, it gets 5 cycles. So every 1 cycle, this fires 1.5 times. Plus every 5 cycles, this fires 10 times. So every 5 cycles... Well, let's go with 5 cycles. Every 5 cycles, this fires 10. 5, this is 40. So this is every 5 cycles, it fires 40 plus 10, 50 times. If I flip these, every 5 cycles, this fires 1.5. And this, every 5 cycles, fires 50 times in itself, right? Yeah, every 5... Yes. So this is... Wait, every 5 cycles, this is 5 times 5. Yeah, this is 5 times 5 plus 10. And if I flip them, it's 5 times 10 plus 1. So I think it's better to flip these, right? Because this is 5 cycles times 5 times the effect. That's 25 cycles. Plus 10 from this, that's 35 cycles. If I flip these, this here is going to become 5 times 5. Which is actually a tenner. So this is 5 times 10. That's 50. Yeah. We flipped these. We flipped these, and I got the money to flip these. I'm pretty sure this is correct what I'm saying. Investor goes here, and you go here. The newspaper should speed up, right? Yep. And now you go like that. Yeah, look at this. Doof, 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 firing all the time. Go doof, doof, doof. Yeah, this should now make a huge difference. Same goes with this. Flip these. You go here. You go here. Make this fire, please. Speed up. Level this thing up. Okay, so this fires every single time, and it's a 10 cycle boost. Oof, oof, oof. Yep, that's the play. That's the play. That is the play. And these here should also become overclockers, by the way. So you go away, overclocker, and go like this. And you should also go away and overclocker. I didn't want to level those up. Actually, I could have the overclockers like that. Would that not make us make a lot of money? I'm not sure. The idea being that these produce more often, I guess. Yeah, I think it does make us more money. Because this is, we get more money. This is, we get more money right now. This is, we get more money in the future. Okay, so now I'm just waiting for us to make the 40 million, and then we pretty much are gonna get stratosphered, because then this is gonna be, instead of 2 every 3, it's gonna be 3 every 2. That's gonna almost, I think this is a lot more than double, right? Because if it was 4 every 3, it would be double. It's 3 every 2. So this right now is a production of 0.66. This is a production of 1.5. Yeah, it's double then. Wait, what? Is this a production of 0.66? I'm not really sure. Yeah, whatever. Somebody in the comments knows better. I think this is 0.75 production. Yeah, this is 0.70... No, it's 0.66. Anyway, we got the 41 million. We're gonna level this thing up. And now I want you to actually boost this thing, because this thing is gonna be producing a lot of money. And now we're just waiting for the next 40 million to also make the other one go crazy. Dun, dun, dun. This is still boosting there. Very nice. This is also making millions. 9 million for production times 10. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. 370. That should boost how fast we're making money. I could also put an overclocker into this or this. A mini version of yourself should that give us speed? Yeah, this gives us speed. Okay, this is a guaranteed. Just wait. Let's speed this thing up now. And now we need 300 billion, of course. Let's create another investor or another overclocker is the question. Overclocker is going to give us more money. Now let's go with more money. So this is now going to start producing more is the idea. Yes, I think that's better. Let's produce more often so we make more money. 80 million is the next thing. 200 million is here. 300 million is here. I don't think anything wants 80 million. 200. It's either 200 million or 300 billion. No, 1.6 billion or 200 million. Those are the choices. I mean, the 200 million is the next upgrade because this is production times 100. 67,000. This is gonna make a very big difference because this is gonna boost that. I'm gonna press here, but I'm gonna be looking here. This is 70,000. This here says 760k. Let's see this upgrade affecting this one. And from 800k, it goes up to, wait, boom, 7.5 million. From 200k, 7.200 or 800, from 800k, 7.8 million. And look at the difference here. And this from 700k, now boom, up to 7.3 million. Now these needs 20 billion each. Now this is the next upgrade, this 1.6 billion upgrade, which uses both factories and multiplies by 15. So it's going to also use the other factory. Therefore, it by definition, it's going to double the income. From 8.5 million, it should go up to, from 9 million, so to speak, it should go up to 18 million, and plus, because the multiplier gets also added up, it should be 20 million. So I'm waiting for that to happen. Hit the 20 million boost. Gonna take a while. In general, we're very slow here. Let's see. Boom, 26 million, exactly. So now my question is, should we make... So right now I'm making 42 million. If I flip this over here, and this over here, am I gonna get my 406 million? Wow, we just boosted ourselves into stratosphere right here. Yeah, and then, wait a minute, from 600, if I do this and this, 600, no, wait, it's more and less? Okay, this does not make that much of a difference. Let's go back to this one. Because let's not forget, this is every single turn it shoots 10 of these out. That's why this madness is happening right now. So now I just want my 300 billion, right? Or 20 billion on those. It's gonna be just 200 instead of 100. I mean, might as well invest in these. So this from 28,000 goes up to 43,000. So I just doubled my income. Yeah, I think doubling my income twice. So investing 40 billion to get to 300 billion is definitely worth it. Because I'm gonna get twice as fast to the same amount now. So I'm gonna now also level this thing up. And by leveling this, I also boost the other one. I boost both of them. So, yeah, that's pretty much the play now. And now I'm just gonna amass my 300 billion. And then you know what's gonna happen. And then we win a couple of minutes later. So now we just have to wait for this. Yeah, we just have to wait. That's pretty much it. Is 1.3... Sometimes I'm making less. 1.32 billion. So what happens if I do this? I want to see if I will actually make so much more money with 132 billion. Also, I'm thinking about something. I think I should switch this over here and this over here, looking down and looking down. Then these two go towards the middle. And these, and then over here in this corner, I have an arrow that flings them over. So these go out, these go in. These go out, these go in. And then I have the outside fling inside. And then, but I can give the boosts happening to these 60 millions. Is that really that worth it? I mean, it should make a difference for sure. As these produce 60 million and these produce only 2.1. Now let's go back to production speed up, because these are actually only 2 million against these 60 million. Yeah, I could do a switch. And then the middle one is gonna disappear and become towards up. How much more is that? It's every 5 cycles, 10 more productions. I mean, it's pretty much a lot. Yeah, let's do that flip. Why not? Let's do that flip. At the end of the day, we're gonna boost these anyway. So let's throw this out. It becomes a road. The time stone. Well, I don't need to do what I wanted to do. Reason being is we're making now so much money with this 1.5 times. We might actually get to where I want to get. Let's not switch anything, is what I'm saying. It didn't really happen. I would like you guys to maybe boost here. Nah, it didn't happen. Okay, so let's now do the transition. The waiter wand. That seems like a stop time of the... Anyway, you disappear. You become a jumper. Level 2. You disappear. You become a jumper. Level 2. You go up. You go up. Fling over. Yes. You disappear. Become a road. You guys go towards that road. You become an overclocker here and here. And go downward and boost. And go downward and boost. Okay, so these are boosting my economy creation now. Very nice. This should actually increase our money. 800 million, 1.4 billion, 2.4 billion. I mean, I guess almost the same. It doesn't matter. We are about to end the game now. I'm gonna end this before 25 minutes. So let's go level up. Kaboom. And now we go with every 1% production every 1 cycle. And this here says every cycle are 10 cycles. So this is 10% every cycle. Now we should go through the roof here. Yep. Now I'm making less because this is not giving money to this thing anymore. But we are increasing our economy. Yeah, 11 million, 12 million, 13, how much is 409, 450, 400, 560, 630. It's literally 10%. We're getting 10% every second. And when I'm gonna boost this, it's gonna be 20% every second. Which is multiplicative, of course, because it is multiplicative in itself. So I'm just waiting for this. Boom, and now we transition this over here. So now we're gonna make a lot less money for a while. I guess not. Oh, this is already in the billions. 13 billion per pop, 14, 18 billion, 20 billion, 25 billion. Come on, I'm gonna be able to get a good time here. I'm waiting for the turn trillion, just instantly boom, pop it right away. 3. No, we're not 3 to 1. We're not there yet. Ooh, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. And boom. Whoop, misclicked. Boom. 2346. And we are here. We are a lot worse than the rest of them. Wait, what? How did we went worse previously? I guess because it was the first stage and everybody didn't know what they're doing. While here, I guess it's only people who know. Anyway, this went well. A lot of people were ending this in 10 minutes. How do you end this in 10 minutes? I guess you actually go with the accelerator. Yeah, I guess you definitely play this differently. Maybe factories next to each other. Yeah, maybe the other idea I had in the beginning. Yeah, I think we're gonna end this here. And if you guys enjoyed this, I could play another game. There are dailies and nighties and tinies and standard and volcano. What is volcano? Just to see. What is this? Effect. Level 1 jumper. Effect plus 4 cycles. An empty tile free of use. What is this? Effect level 1 jumper. What is this? Effect level 1 jumper production 2. What does that even mean? What does level 1 jumper mean? Let's say I have this free output here. And I have my factory here. What is the level 1 jumper effect? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't know what the jumper effect is supposed to be. So if I, for example, don't use this, it's gonna jump. No, it's not. I don't know what it actually is supposed to mean. Anyway, I might look into it at some other point in time, not right now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not gonna continue. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Helps out the channel. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed it, I will play more of it. If I see nobody's watching this, that was the one and done video. The game is, as far as I know, a pretty cheap-ish game. And this is it. It's like a high-score arcade game. So what you see is what you get. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.